School districts have multi-million-dollar deals with the bus companies that transport your kids using your tax dollars. So when those buses have brakes that don't work or routes that maybe run late, where's the accountability? Fox 6 investigator Amanda St. Hilaire gives us a closer look.
State patrol inspectors write up school bus companies for safety violations. But those inspectors tell us school districts have the real power because they control which bus companies get the contracts. Public records show how schools are using that power and what those contracts are costing you.
So many complaints.
Defective brake systems, tire problems, steering issues.
They always late.
School buses that are supposed to be off the road.
Could definitely be a concern.
After months of school bus investigations, there is one consistent message.
Something just has to be done.
But where does that something begin? To find out, the Fox 6 investigators requested contracts from the two school districts named most often when parents call us about bus problems. Both sent us records.
What you're going to see here,
but only one took us behind the scenes.
We require GPS on all buses.
Milwaukee Public Schools spent nearly $60 million on busing in 2017, contracting with 10 different companies.
It drives down prices, and I think it creates a leverage point for the district when contractors may struggle.
There's a formula for which bus companies get the contracts. Safety is not the biggest factor. Price is 75%. The rest is evaluation, things like inspections, on-time performance, and bus behavior management.
The cream rises to the top, essentially, that over time, the better performers will get a larger portion of the market share.
So how does Lakeside Bus Company get the biggest share of MPS busing contracts, more than $13 million in 2017? When that same year, state inspections show it had the highest rate of school bus defects in southeast Wisconsin. Lakeside is also consistently the subject of most busing complaints parents call into Fox 6.
Are they considered one of the better performers?
I think over time, it is a product of improvements.
MPS says it only looks at bus inspections for MPS school buses. State Patrol does not always write down which buses go with which school district, so it's impossible for us to figure out Lakeside's rate of defects for Milwaukee Public Schools. We do know that State Patrol took 1 out of every 5 Lakeside buses off southeast Wisconsin roads in 2017 for safety violations.
We typically would not see numbers that large.
MPS records show more than 90% of Lakeside buses passing inspection.
Route 234, supposed to be making the stop at 24th and III at 6:47.
With GPS technology tracking whether buses arrive on time.
We'll see that that bus actually made that stop at 6:49, so it was 2 minutes late, but it waited for 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
We certainly want to make sure that if the student is walking down the block, that the bus is not pulling off, that they're in fact waiting for the student. But that does have a little bit of a domino effect.
So how do MPS methods compare to Racine Unified School District? A spokesperson said no to an on-camera interview, but public records showed the district pays more than $7.7 million per year for busing. It all goes to just one company, Durham School Services. Recently caught operating buses State Patrol had ordered off the roads for safety issues like bad brakes. The school district says Durham self-reported the violations after Fox 6 asked the bus company about its inspections. Racine Unified says it's adding accountability requirements to its busing contracts and reviewing proposals from other companies for the next school year, but says its size does not require contracting with more than one. Both school districts say they're always watching school bus safety.
I don't think there is a priority any more important than that.
The Fox 6 investigators will be watching too.
State Senator Tim Carpenter says he's considering legislative changes to better hold school bus companies accountable. We have those details on our website, fox6now.com. With the Fox 6 investigators, I'm Amanda St. Hilaire.